Hey guys, Airguns Reviews and Shooting here today, and today we're going to be looking at what to bring to an airsoft war. Hey everybody, Airguns Reviews and Shooting here today, and like I said, today we're going to be looking at what you should bring to an airsoft war. Now this video applies to indoor airsofting, like CQB, or outdoor airsofting, and scrimmages like that. So starting off, obviously you're going to want to get yourself a gun. Now for indoor airsofting, you technically can get away with just having a pistol. Something like this would probably be best. Now this is around $120. This is the Elite Force 1911 Tactical, a really nice CO2 pistol. Now this is a 1911 model CO2 pistol. Now that I've mentioned CO2 or gas, because there's also gas pistols, you will want to have a CO2 with you. Now I tend to bring one or two of these little packages of 5 CO2 cartridges. That tends to last me the round. And let me put that back. And you're also going to want to bring at least more than one magazine for your pistol. I have 2 standard magazines and 1 extended magazine, which holds about 30 rounds. So 2 to 3 magazines would be good for a pistol. And I would not bring a spring-powered pistol. Those are really just not very good quality for an airsoft war. You can use them for target practice, but not for a war. So get yourself a CO2 or gas-powered pistol. Now, if you're indoor airsofting, that's pretty much all you need for the gun. I mean, you should have a rifle, but if you can't get yourself a rifle and all you can get is a pistol, it's okay. I've done that before where I just go in with a pistol. Now, I'm talking about indoor airsofting right now, so you're definitely going to need a face mask. Now this applies for indoor and outdoor airsofting. Always have a face mask. There's lots of different options. You can either just get your standard face mask that covers everything, just like this, or you can get a mesh mask and goggles, which gives it a little bit more breathing room, and it's a little bit doesn't cover quite as much, so you have to wear like a hat and a scarf around your neck. But it has its pros and cons. And if for indoor airsoft, you're also going to want to bring a good supply of BBs. So for indoor airsofting, depending on the range, sometimes they have to you have to use their BBs. My indoor range, you have to use a certain BB that you buy there, so you can't really bring your own unless you go there very often. If that is the case, then just buy them there. But if it's not the case, then I would recommend purchasing some .20 gram BBs for your pistol and rifle. And a lot of the times for indoor airsofting ranges, they don't tend to let you go full auto with your AEG rifle or any rifle, so you tend to have it on semi, so you're not going to be using quite as many BBs as you would outdoor airsofting. Now switching over a little bit more to outdoor airsofting or just using a rifle, you're going to want to get, my preference is a AEG battery-powered electric rifle. Here I have my CM16 Raider by G&G. This is a really, really nice quality M4-based AEG. I really like it. It performs really well. It's a really good gun. It has a nice adjustable stock. It's very comfortable, very accurate. It's good for indoor and outdoor airsofting. Now, when you have your rifle, for whether it's indoor and outdoor, you're obviously going to need BBs, lots and lots of BBs. You're going to need at least 1 high-capacity mag or a few mid-capacity mags. I have 1 high-capacity magazine and 1 mid-capacity magazine for this gun. And pretty much, I would always recommend having at least 2 magazines for your rifle. And, of course, you're going to need at least 1 battery. This is a 9.6 volt, so it lasts about 6 hours, which is about how long I go for normally anyway in a game. And that should, if you're just going for about 5 to 6 hours, 1 9.6 volt should do you good, but always bring an extra just in case. So like I said, obviously you're going to need a nice rifle, you're going to need some extra magazines, and plenty of BBs. I always recommend .20 gram BBs. These ones are Aim Top, which is pretty good quality BBs. And then these right here are biodegradable .20s, which for outdoor airsofting I always recommend biodegradable, and most places around at least where I live require those. So make sure to get some biodegradable BBs. So that's pretty much what you need. And then moving on to what you should wear. Always wear, well, I'm not super tough. I don't really like getting hit all over my arms, so obviously I would wear a sweater, not a sweater, a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt. But if it's really burning out, you kind of have to tell yourself, do I want to be sweating or do I want to get hit on the arms? So it's kind of like your choice there. If you can stand the heat, but you don't want to get hit, wear long sleeves. But if not, just wear a t-shirt. Now, this is, let me set my gun up on my rack again. There we go. Here, I have a standard vest. Now, this vest up here on the top left corner has 3 pistol magazine pouches, and you can also put speed loaders into these pouches. Over here, I have a pouch that can pretty much hold anything that you really need. It could hold little screwdrivers, it could hold a little pouch of BBs, whatever you really need. And then right here it has a place to hold a knife. Sorry, let me stand up a little bit. It has a place to hold a knife. And down here it has another place to hold any weapon or anything of your choice. And then over here it has a place to put, it basically has a holster to put your pistol. Let me show you how that works. Now this vest is very universal. Most of the vests are going to have everything that I'm showing you right now. So this basically, you can just put your pistol in there, and it's very grabbable and easy to use. And then there are places like right here, you can put a, why am I forgetting? One of these rifle magazines. So you can put a knife or a magazine inside of these. So I would definitely recommend getting a vest, especially for outdoor airsofting. It's not required, but it hurts a lot if you don't have a vest. And having a vest just makes the game way more fun and way more usable. Like, what I mean by that is, if you don't have a vest, you have to shove things in your pockets, you have to wear a backpack and get it out every time. But if you have a vest, everything's very accessible and you can just play the game and have fun. So definitely recommend getting a vest. Let me cover everything I said real quick. Always have lots and lots of BBs. Make sure, according to where you're going, that you have the right BBs. If you have an AEG rifle for indoor and outdoor airsofting, make sure to bring a few different magazines and your battery or 2. And always, for indoor and outdoor, bring your mask. For pistols, bring plenty of magazines and CO2 or green gas, depending on what your gun uses. And honestly, my biggest tip for what to bring to your first airsoft game or war is have fun. Don't be stressing out about getting hit. Don't be worrying about if you're going to hit somebody or if you're going to win. Or don't be stressing, don't be worrying. It's honestly a game. I know I've called it war, and I called it war in the title because it is an airsoft war. But think of it more as a ton of people getting together and enjoying a hobby together. If you can't, like, take a hit or somebody else can't take a hit, then they're just being a bad sport. But honestly, just have fun, be a good sport in the game. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Air guns, reviews, and shooting. Peace out.